Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood number RM1010-629. This is a square corner push plate. It's blank, meaning there's no engraving. It's just a push plate in a 629, which means two things. It means that it's made of solid stainless and that it has a polished finish on it. I can peel away a little bit of the protective paper that's on there to reveal that polished stainless look. Okay. That's all just to peel away protective film that's on there. You're going to want to make sure that you've got this installed, and then very carefully, when you're peeling the paper off, control the installation, because this is the self-adhesive mount version, or that's a peel-away paper backer over the self-adhesive tape. And why would you want self-adhesive tape? Well, some people will say it's really easy to install. You might be putting it onto something that you can't drill into, such as a lead line door. That might not be unheard of. Maybe a radial frequency control door. Maybe you're putting it onto a piece of glass. Although being able to see the backside of that might be an issue. But when you don't want to drill, you cannot drill and use screws. Self-adhesive is a reasonable way to go about doing that. The RM1010 is a 4 by 22 inch plate, 4 wide and 22 tall. The material thickness is 50 thousandths, which means if you put a caliper on the thickness of the plate, it would be .050, which is the standard thickness of a commercial kick plate. So if that does anything to put that into perspective for you. This is a blank plate. There's no engraving on it, no push, no pull instructions. There is a link below this video to a document called Printable Cut Sheet, which doesn't give you a lot of data other than what we've discussed, but there is a link to the product brochure, which is very handy because that will allow you to review the RM1010 against all of its sister products. So you can see how the part number changes if you want to have it engraved with the word push or pull. Sometimes it's not obvious which direction the door swings. As a door person, a hardware person, if I'm walking up to a bathroom door and it's not obvious how it swings, I'll look for the hinges naturally, and if I don't see them, I'm thinking it will go away from me. But the average user, sometimes it's of assistance to instruct the direction of the door, especially when you have all glass doors, and you may not use the 1010 version, but you might use the 1110 version, because the doors are glass and there are handles on both sides of the door, but they're single acting. And if it's an exterior door, it really swings out. It's code likely that it does, but it's not always obvious to people. So having it engraved sometimes makes a lot of sense. The RM1010 itself is not engraved at all. So that product brochure will allow you to see it and its variants. Very helpful. Obviously, it's available in finishes other than polished stainless. You can do it in satin stainless finish, and actually those are the only two versions of this that you can do. I'm sure that Rockwood can do a Type 316 version of this stainless steel as well, and they could probably do a antimicrobial coating on it as well if it's a hospital application and you need to have the surface of that treated with a material that retards the growth of microbes. Okay, that pretty much sums up everything about the pull. It is square cornered, adhesive mounted, flat plate only. If you're going to do a door pull, you'll need to order that separately, so keep that in mind. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions, and you can pause this video over the self-adhesive application instructions, what they basically say is apply it to an exceptionally clean surface. That surface is to be at room temperature, is what basically that says. But you can pause the video and review that. Any questions on the RM1010-629 or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.